What's going on, guys? Tony here. I am going to take you through the full process of how I create a video. This is going to be a video for my knee replacement support group and my YouTube page. It's going to be a video I made based on how to recover after a fall. What I am going to do is I'm going to share my screen. And right now, I'm copying over. So I just copied the file from the DSLR compact flash card. Now what I need is I need the audio file. I'm doing these separately. Here we go. Because I'm trying to get the best possible audio. But I have no idea which one it is. I'm just going to try and listen to it real quick. But this is going to be in real time. Okay, so clearly that is not what I was looking for. All right. Let's try this. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to start a new project. I am using Davinci Resolve. So in Davinci, I go to File, New, Import Media. I know none of you are using it because this is pretty much a brand new, kind of a new introduction even for me. So here's the video. And I'm going to kind of take a guess on which audio it is, and I'm just going to drag it in here. So I'm going to arrange these, and I think it's this one. And so what we'll do, we'll grab the video, drag it down to the timeline, and then I'm going to grab the audio, drag it right below. So I started the audio a little before I started the video. What I should have done was give it a big old clap so that I've got this spike in the audio on both the camera and the audio recorder at the same time. That helps me sync up the two, but I didn't do that. So instead, what I'm going to look at doing is lining this up. That actually looks pretty good. Right, what's going on? Tony Maritato here, physical therapist. I think I got it. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the audio from the video. And today I'm going to talk to you about, and I'm going to play it. Now I want you to hear the difference. I'm going to move the mic over. Heaven forbid you fall on the ground. It happens to all of us. Now that's without me doing anything. Now this is the on-camera audio.
I almost always fall on these steps in the morning coming downstairs.
I mean, it's just horrendous. And so, all right, I'll do that. And then usually what we do here is we grab the audio. I throw a multi-band compressor, which is a filter on it. I usually fall outside on the ice, no matter how much we wish we could help people. That's perfect. I'm going to bring the volume up. People prevent falls. Okay, I love it. I'm going to come back in here. Let's see where we're going to start. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to link all this. All right. I usually like to do a little fade. I know it's kind of retro, but. So this is recorded at 30 frames a second. All right. What's going on? Tony Maritato here, physical therapist. And today I'm going to talk to you about what happens, heaven forbid, you fall on the ground. It happens to all of us.
I fall probably twice a year. I almost always fall on these steps in the morning coming downstairs at least once in a year.
Okay. So let's jump ahead.
Let's just pretend.
I'm looking to see if I can get anything that even looks close to a fall. That might work. So within Resolve, I'm going to go into the color tab. I'm going to right click and I'm going to grab that as a still. I'm going to take that still, right click on it, export it. We're going back to find my total knee folder. In here, we're going to export it as a PNG. Falling after, now let's go, getting up after a fall. Okay, so that's saved. I'm going to go back to edit. I'm going to zoom out a little bit on this timeline. I'm going to jump way ahead.
Right. And so let me kind of.
So at some point,
put myself together, figure out if anything is broken or hurt.
At some point, I go back to that red ottoman. I want to zoom in. Like that all looks pretty good here. What I think I'll do.
I'm going to be looking around. Maybe there's an ottoman. Maybe there's a couch.
Okay, so right there. I'm on the video. I'm going to come over here to this transform tool. I'm going to throw a keyframe on zoom and a keyframe on position. I'm going to move one frame forward. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in and let's see here. I think that might work.
I'm going to make my way over to it. Now, typically what happens is once I get
so I lost my focus there. It's not really that great. I don't really have a choice. I'm bummed out that autofocus lost me. Okay, so then what I'll do is right here, I'm gonna put in another keyframe. I'm gonna move one frame forward. I'm gonna bring this back to 1. And I'm gonna bring this back to 0. All right, let's see if that did what I wanted. Yeah.
I can prop, turn, sit. Now, what happens if we say, okay, I don't have stairs, I don't have a couch, or I can't.
All right, and then I'm gonna go here, come out. Let's zoom in. We're almost done. Right there is where I finish. So I'm gonna slide that in. I'm gonna get my blade tool. I'm gonna chop off that little bit of audio. I'm gonna come to that little white dot and I'm gonna give myself a fade. All right. And then I want to grab a little bit of sound. So import media, music. I want a little bit of music for the background. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to grab my go-to is always Big Sky. Let's go zoom out. I want to be able to see the full timeline. Grab Big Sky. Drop it. Get down there. I want to try and get a third. There we go. Third audio track. And so now with Big Sky.
All right, what's going on?
So you can, I don't know if you could hear that, but I'm going to bring that audio way down. We're going to go negative 20. I'm going to bring it down even more. I'm going to bring it negative 22.
What happens, heaven forbid, you fall on the ground? It happens to all of us. I fall probably twice a year.
Still too loud. I'm going to go negative 25.
I always fall on these steps in the morning coming downstairs at least once in a year. And I usually fall outside on the ice. No matter how much we wish we could help people prevent falls, the reality is we can't. Falls are a part of life. And so,
all right, I'm going to take it to negative 30.
After your total knee replacement, should you have
negative 30. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it. I push the Alt key, click and drag. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I don't need that intro section again. So I'm going to grab. Okay, I'm going to zoom back out. Click, Alt key, drag. Click, Alt key, drag one more time. And then I'm just going to drag this in.
For that staircase.
Let's go right.
This video, it helps me grow the channel, but it also helps me answer.
Okay. So now let's make it even a little cooler. Right here. We're going to grab a lower thirds. Lower third. These guys, lower third in a tube. I have no idea what that's going to look like. Let's see.
Maritado here.
Oh, that looks terrible. Okay. We just want like a basic. Let's see what this looks like.
Tato here, physical.
Oh, so retro, man.
Here, physical therapy.
I'll take this. Okay, so main text, Anthony Maritado PT. And make it a little bit blue. All right, I'm going to leave that. Looks like it's doing something here. See how that red line was going?
Here, physical therapy. All right, what's going on? Tony Maritado here, physical
Okay, cool.
therapist.
I like it. I'll take that. And then what we can do. Now, this is new for me. I haven't done this. I want to subscribe. So let me show you what I use. If I go to PNG tree, this is where you can get open source, free, royalty free, subscribe. You know, these are pretty cool. Color vector. I've never used these before. So this one's a PNG. Let's go with this one. Ooh, wait. Let's go with this one. So you get 2 free downloads a day. Download will start in 0 seconds. I'm going to see if once this opens, if it'll let me save it into a specific folder. So this guy ended up rendering out.
All right, what's going on? Tony Maritato here, physical therapist, and today I'm going to talk to you about what happened.
What I want to do is now with that coming in and out, I'm going to have this save as. I'm going to drop this. Oops. I'm going to leave it here. And what I'll do is I'll come in here, file, import, downloads, get into my folder. Let's grab it. We want it to be over here. And what I'm going to do is let me zoom in. No, I don't want it to be bigger. I want it to be right there. But I want to bring it. So I want to bring it off camera. Okay, 500. Let's make this one. Let's see where 500 takes it. Takes it there. So let's go 750. I'll let it start there. I don't mind that. So keyframe. Then what we're going to do, we're going to let it play.
You fall on the ground.
Right to there. And then we're going to take this to negative 500. Nope, that's not what I want. I want that to stay at 500. I'm going to take this to negative 500. And let's see what that does.
You fall on the ground. It happens to all of us. I fall probably twice a year. I'm
going to leave it like that. So now what we'll do, we're going to click on deliver. That's basically where we're going to export it. It's running slow. Let me close some of this other stuff. Hopefully my recording's still going okay. All right, I'm going to pause this till it starts responding. There we go. All right. So let's go getting up from the floor after a fall. And I'm going to save it. Let's save it in my folder. Getting up on the floor. So we're going to add it to the queue. We're going to hit start rendering. Now, while that's doing its magic, I'm going to come over here. Hopefully this isn't too laggy. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go into Designer Gravit.io. All right, so designergravit.io. Once this opens up, I'm going to use one of my pre-saved templates. Open from cloud. And let's see if we can find... so if you notice here, I started adding that little play button in there. Let me see if I can find one of my slightly older. Just gonna grab this one. Okay, so I can hide that, the text and the price. I can come in here, import, place, and we want to grab the thumbnail, the image that we grabbed. You know, it's a really high resolution picture when it's coming off that DSLR. Super happy with the quality of it. It looks like I'm breakdancing. Okay, so I'm going to grab that. I'm going to go into color adjust. I'm going to boost the contrast, boost the saturation. I might even kind of zoom in. All right, so what happens? Sorry, I don't know why it's doing that. Let me hide a bunch of these background images. Okay. After a fall. What happens I'm going to make that bigger. So now I'm going to grab that transition. See, I can bring my font over a little more. This is my transition. Let's see if we make that maybe 75. What happens after a fall? I kind of twist it a little bit. I can bring the two rectangles back. I could do it like that, but really, you know what? I'm going to grab this. I'm going to just make a new rectangle. I'm going to make this gold. I duplicated it. I'm going to make this one black. Make this one red. Here are my two rectangles. I'm going to pull them down below the text. I like the way that looks better. I'll make this one a little bit bigger. Now I can grab text and the rectangles. I can rotate them. Bring it in. What happens after a fall? Total knee replacement. Get that centered. Open sans. Open sans. So we're going with the same font. We're going to make it extra bold. Center it. I'm going to make it white. And I'll throw a red square. So we've got red, black, red. Let's export it. Now, my video finished. That's exporting. I'm going to come in. Sorry about that. I'm going to go into YouTube. Guys, I hope you're still watching. The longer you watch, the better my YouTube video does. All right, so let's see what we've got. We're going to go in, not there. We're going to go to upload. Now I want you to see this. So let's see what we're doing. I'm going to open the video that I just created. Here it is. I'm going to click and drag it. Now see all these tags that pre-populated? That's because I set those up in the defaults. If you don't know how to do that, post a comment at the bottom of this video. I'll show you guys my tutorial on how to preset all of your tags and all of your information. This tube buddy that you see here, this is, I bought the like middle grade. I think it was $39. You know, so write a compelling title. Check. That's going to be getting up from the floor after a fall following a total knee replacement. 73 characters. TubeBuddy usually recommends right around that mark for your title. Enter a complete description. Obviously, I don't have that, but what I'm going to do, falling after you have had a total knee replacement, can be scary and dangerous. Once you have determined you are safe and do not need to call an ambulance, check out these suggestions for ways to get up from the floor. Okay. Falling after you have had a total knee can be scary and dangerous. Once you've determined you are safe, you do not need an ambulance. These are also some great drills to practice while you are in physical therapy, just in case you have accidental. All right, I'm just going to go with that for right now. So I'm going to say check. Descriptive tags, check. You know, we can play around with some of these. So like walking, maybe I can change that to getting up from the floor. I'm going to set this public premiere. And I think, I don't want to do that. I wanted to schedule the premiere, but I don't remember how to do that right now. So schedule your premiere. Let's create a custom thumbnail. So let's grab the thumbnail we created. I need to rename it. When it exports, it doesn't exactly export with the right name in place. So while this is getting ready, we'll add cards, engage with the video, promote. Okay, I'll come back to that stuff. Okay, whoops. Here's my thumbnail. So getting up after a fall video thumbnail. That's what we're going to name it. We're going to drag it into our folder. Now I'm going to grab it from here. So I've got everything going into the same folder. That just helps organize your workflow. So it's uploading that. There's my video. It's a break from the thumbnails that I've been using, so I'm a little nervous. I'm going to add it to a playlist. That's always helpful. Here we go. Schedule. So let's see if we can schedule it for today. Your video will be public. And let's see if we can schedule for 7:30. All right, I'm going to show you guys one more thing here. Let me see if I can jump in. Let's see if this is my, yeah, so self-inflating air mattress. So this thing's really cool. I have used this before. It doesn't have to be super expensive. This is usually the one that I get. This is a queen. It goes up to 22 inches. This one goes up to 18 inches. That's really all you need. I'm going to do a video just about this. So let me grab my link. This is an affiliate link. I'm going to bring it back in here. Here is an affiliate link for the automatic. Now, what do they call it? I mentioned in the video. Oops. Grab that again. All right, premiere Sunday, 7:30. It's 6:59 right now. So that'll give it time to like process, upload, do everything it needs to. I need to add cards, so I'm going to hit premiere on Sunday, June 30th. Now let's see if I can go into my studio here. I'm going to go into this video. So what I need to do is I need to add info. What is it? Info cards and then here, cards. So I'll click on that. These are just standard kind of best practice tools to use to improve. That didn't work. Let's try it again. Improve the possible viewership of the video. All right, let's try an end screen at least. Might not let me do it while it's still, while it's still processing. It's a bummer. Okay, well, so what I'll do, I'll add cards, I'll add the end screen. I will keep thinking about the title, getting up from the floor after a fall following a total knee replacement. What happens after a fall? Falling after you have had, getting up from the floor. I think I might change this to after a total knee replacement. If you fall. Oops. Kind of confusing. Let's go with that. I'm gonna hit save. Guys, that's it. I can't show you the other stuff, but I'll do tutorials on it. If you want to see what I do for cards, post a comment. If you want me to publish more of these videos, post a comment. Post a comment letting me know what you need to know. All right, guys, we're on this journey together. I just cracked 560 subs. I'm pushing for 1,000 before the end of the year. We're halfway through 2019 right now. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.